ये लॉगिन हो गया. So login होने के बाद में now you can see right now I'm in the North Virginia. Okay, so I'm going to create a bucket here. So type S3 and then go to the this one, and here you need to create a bucket. So I'm going to give a name of my bucket like source bucket. Okay, give the name of like the source bucket and then add some random numbers, and then no need to change anything. Okay, just scroll down and click on the create bucket. So your bucket is going to create. What happened? Oh, the name is there. Create bucket. Okay. Okay, so now my source bucket is created, right? And it is created on North Virginia edge. So again, I'm going to create one more bucket, and this time I'm going to create my bucket in another region. Okay, I'm going to create on the OU. So please select this one, select another region, and then create your bucket with the name of destination bucket, and give the another random number, right? Then again, no need to change anything. Just click on the create bucket. So what I'm going to create bucket S3 for 2029. Okay, so in this region, so I need to check on the another writing on. Okay, so now it is clear. So you can see right now I have two buckets. One is in the source bucket, and the other is the destination bucket. The source bucket location is what? US East 1. Okay, and the destination bucket is where is US West 2. So the both are the present in the different locations, right? Continue this one. So here you can see this is my bucket 1, and this is my bucket 2. Okay, and this one is present in the US East 1, right? And this bucket is in US West 2. So just type here US West, right? So what I want to create, I want to create a replication between this one. Okay, so like suppose if anyone uploading any kind of the data in any bucket, okay, maybe in this one or maybe in this one, or you can say I want, this is my main bucket. Okay, this is my main bucket, and if what I want, if I'm going to upload any kind of the data in this bucket, so the data just create a copy of the data and transfer into the another bucket for the backup purpose. So it will create a replica of your data in the another region. Yeah. So this is a known as a cross S3 replication, right? Cross S3 replication. Okay. This is the cause known as the cross S3 replication. So what is the benefit? See, with the help of this method, you can enable the backup of your data. Okay, so whenever you are going to upload any kind of the file in the US East 1, so it will automatically create a copy of your data and transfer to the bucket number 2. Okay, so maybe in any case, if your bucket is not available, or maybe the particular region is down, or the data center is down, so on that time you can access your data with the help of this one. Clear? It is clear. And remember, if see in this case, if you are uploading any data, so it will be uploaded on this one and this one. But if you upload any data on this side, so the data, the copy of your data will not created in this side. Why? Because you are going to enable the replication between the US East 1 and the US West 2, राइट. सो डेटा कहाँ से जाएगा? सिर्फ इस केस में ट्रांसफर होगा. अगर आपने कोई भी फाइल, लाइक सपोज यू आर गोइंग टू अपलोड एनी काइंड ऑफ द फाइल इन दिस वन, सो यहाँ से डेटा यहाँ पर नहीं जाएगा. And if you want to enable the both side of the replication, then you can. Okay, so it means you also need to enable the replication on this side if you want to create a copy of data which is present in the US West 2. So you can create another replication. Okay, and if you perform this one, so it means if you upload any data in the US East 1, so it will create a replica and transfer to the US West 2. And if you upload any kind of the data in the US West 2, so it will create a replica of the data and transfer to the US East 1. So this is known as a cross-region S3 replication, because we have a different region.
Automatically syncing होगा क्या दोनों में?
Yes, synchronization is enabled. So every time whenever you are uploading any file or any changes, so it will automatically transfer to the another region bucket. Okay. Now see how it works. So right now I have two buckets, source and the destination. So first of all, I'm going to the source bucket, and here I'm going to upload a kind of a file. Okay, so I'm going to upload. Then click on the add file. So suppose I have a file. Can include this one JPG file. Okay. And then upload. So it is successfully uploaded. Okay, now you can see it's uploaded. Okay, then after go to the bucket properties. This is your bucket properties, right? Click on the bucket properties, and this is a source bucket property. Okay, not a destination one. So go to the properties, and here you can see okay. Now go to the management tab, and here you can see the first option is the life cycle, and the another is the replication. Okay, so here you can see there is a blank one, so there is no any active replication rule. So if you want to create a replication rule, then go on this one, and after the replication I will explain you on this one life cycle rule. Okay, so now see this one replication rule. So here you need to click on the create a replication rule. See, so it is giving you the message. If you want to enable this application, so first of all you need to enable the versioning of your bucket. So without enabling the versioning, you are not able to configure the application. So I'm going to create a enable bucket versioning. So simply you just click on this one, so it will automatically enable the versioning on your bucket, and give the replication name. So I'm giving the name like the my replication rule. Okay, so you can give any name, and then click on the enable. So this is a source bucket. So what is your source bucket? This is the bucket name. This is the region. Okay, so you want to give the limit scope or the apply for the all objects in the bucket. So I want to go for this one, apply to all objects which is present in my bucket. Okay, and then choose a bucket in this account or specific a bucket in another account. So right now I have a bucket in this account. So click on here and click on the browse S3. So you can see the source and the destination both is there. So which one you need to select? Destination. Okay, because you want to enable the replication from source bucket to destination bucket. Okay, so you need to select destination one and click the choose path. Once you select, then again you will get the message you need to enable the versioning on the destination bucket side. Okay, so it means versioning is important whenever you are going to configure the replication. Okay, so again click on the enable versioning on the destination side. So now you can see object versioning enabled on the destination bucket, right? So destination bucket region is what? US West 2. Okay, this is my bucket region. And here you need to click on the, see, it is asking you the IAM role. So right now I don't have any role. So what I need to do, just click on the create a new role. So it will automatically create a role and add into this replication process, right? So enable the encryption if you want to enable this one, so you can. Otherwise, no need to enable the encryption. Okay, and then in the last, just click on this one, replica modification synchronization. So enable the synchronization between the buckets. You need to tick on this option. Okay, and then click on the save button. Once you click on the save button, then it will ask you, you want to enable the replication on the new one or the old one. So no, do not replicate existing object, and yes, replicate the existing object. If you have any kind of the data and you want to enable the replication, okay, so click on this one. So I have a file, so I want to enable the replication on the file. So that's why I'm going to select this one. Yes, replicate the old data or the existing data. Okay, click on the submit button. Once you click on this one, so then it will ask you the create a batch operation job. So in this one, again you need to select the date buckets. Okay, so it will ask you the generate a completion report. So it will create a for the failed task only. Agar if you want to generate any kind of the reports which is related to the replication one, like suppose your data is not forwarding from your side to another side, so you want to check what is the problem is. Okay, so for the identify the problem, you need to check the report. Okay, so here it will ask you the, you want to get the report only for the failed task or for all. So I want for all. Okay, then here it will ask you the completion report destination. Okay, so specify a general purpose bucket location to stop their comment. So where you want to store this kind of the reports. Okay, so you need to define the storage point where you want to store all kind of the reports, if your data is transferred or not. Okay, so each and every report I want to store in my bucket itself. So that's why I'm going to select my source bucket, because I'm going to enable the replication from source to destination. तो मैं सारे log जो है वो कहाँ पे store करूँगा? I want to store all the logs in my bucket itself. So if I'm unable to transfer the data, so I can check. If the data is successfully transferred, then I will check. So all kind of the reports I want to store in this bucket. Okay, then choose path. And again you need to click on the create a new role, because right now I don't have any existing role. So click on the create a new role and then click on the save button. Now it is going to create. Successfully created ID. Okay, you can see the message there. So you need to wait. Here you can see the status is new. This is a job ID number, description, operation is replicate, created date, total object. Okay, so you need to wait. Complete 0%, total page 0%, priority number is 10. Okay, so you refresh this one. So you can see it is showing the preparing. Okay, so you just wait to change the status from preparing to available. So it is showing ready. Total object is 1. Okay, it is showing active. Okay, now go to your bucket site. Go to the S3 bucket and check the bucket. So this is my source bucket. First of all, you need to check here what are the changes after enabling the replication. So you can say you got this folder job one. Okay, if you click on this one, so here is a JSON file. So all kind of the reports is stored in this main fest.json file. So now again go back to, so this is my file which I already uploaded on the source one. Now again click on the bucket site and go to the destination one. So here you can see the image is there. Okay, this is your image which you uploaded, right? So the permission is not there, so that's why I'm not unable to access this one. Okay, so if you upload any kind of the data, so it will automatically replicate on this side. So again, I'm going to the bucket side in the source bucket, and again I'm going to upload one more file. Okay, upload that file, giving the this one, open and upload. Compose. Go to the destination side. See, it is there. Got it?
Can we check the report? I mean, where can we see?
Sorry.
You said that logs will be stored, right? Can we check logs also?
So log is also there, okay, because the log is also part of the bucket. Okay, so if the data is created on this one, okay, if you upload anything on this bucket, so it will automatically replicate on the another side. So like suppose if you have this one, so it will automatically replicate on the another side. But see, the permission is not there, no one is able to access, so you need to allow here, then it will automatically enabled. Now tell me one thing, if I upload any kind of data in this bucket, see in the destination one, so it will be automatic replicate on the source side?
No, I think so. We need to do same changes here also.
Can I check? Add file. In this time I'm going to upload this file, lambda, okay, pi file, and then upload. So it's successfully uploaded, and check. So I have this lambda 3.txt.py. Okay, now again go to the bucket site and go to the source one, and just refresh. It's not there. ऐसा क्यों हुआ?
Side replication enable नहीं किया.
Because on the another side the replication is not enabled. Okay, because see what I told you, if you enable the replication in this side, so if you after this, if you upload any kind of data, so it will create a replica of your data and transfer to the another bucket. But in here, if you upload any kind of the file, so it will not create a replica and transfer to the this side, because here you are not going to enable the replication. If you want, so you can. तो इधर भी क्या करना पड़ेगा, again the same process you need to perform for enabling the replication. Okay, and once you done, then it so both are connected with each other. So if you upload any data in any region bucket, so it will automatically create a backup and transfer to the another one. Replication is clear?
Yes.
The life cycle is there, right? So what is the life cycle? What is the meaning of the life cycle? Life cycle is called, like suppose this is your bucket, okay? So by default कौन सी bucket आती है जब आप बनाते हो?
Can you repeat?
By default कौन सी bucket आपको मिलती है जब आप फर्स्ट टाइम bucket बनाते हो? तो कौन सी क्लास मिलती है आपको?
Standard.
General.
नहीं, जनरल नहीं होती कोई क्लास.
Standard.
हाँ, स्टैंडर्ड. ठीक है, बाय डिफॉल्ट यू आर एलिजिबल टू वर्क ऑन दिस स्टैंडर्ड. फिर उसके बाद कोई और क्लास का नाम बताओ. इसका नाम सुना?
No.
SIA क्या होता है?
Infrequent access.
हाँ, स्टैंडर्ड इनफ्रीक्वेंट एक्सेस मीन्स, इनफ्रीक्वेंट मतलब मीन्स
रेगुलर बेसिस पे एक्सेस नहीं करेंगे, once in a while like that.
हाँ, once in a week, once in a month, once in a year. Okay, so that is the standard. So इसका charge और इसके charge में difference होगा, right? And this one is the glacier. For the long time
Absolutely.
backup, if you want to store, then use the glacier one, right? See, so what I want for the cost cutting part, if you are going to use the standard, so the charges is high. Okay, so in the place of the standard, if you use this one, so there is some less charges. And in the place of this one, if you are using the glacier, so it will be a minimum charges. Okay, so if you want, like suppose you have any kind of data, so first of all you are going to upload your data into this bucket. Okay, suppose what I want to create a kind of a life cycle for the cost cutting method. So how it's possible for the cost cutting one? See, so first of all, if any user upload that data or any kind of the file into the bucket, so I'm going to create a life cycle. So what will be the life cycle of the data? So first starting 30 days, okay, for the starting 30 days, the data will hold by the standard document. Okay, and after completing 30 days, data will automatic transfer in the SIA, standard infrequent access, right? After the 30 days. So from 1 to 30 days, the data will hold by the standard bucket. Okay, so the data will store in the standard bucket, and after the 30 days, the data will automatically move from standard to standard infrequent access. So here, so maybe the user is not access the data on the regular basis. So he is accessing the data from one in a day, or after twice in a day, or maybe the once in a 2 days or the 3 days. तो हम उसको क्या करेंगे, स्टैंडर्ड नहीं में डाल देंगे. अब यहाँ पे भी मैंने बोला कि इफ आफ्टर द 60 days, okay, so this one is hold your data only for the 60 days, and once the 60 days is completed, then the data will transfer in the glacial mode, okay, for the long term period. So if you want to store any kind of the file or object for the long period, okay, but you are not authorized to delete any kind of data, because that is your customer data. So you need to transfer data into the glacier, right? So here suppose you got the around 10 rupees bill. So here maybe you will get around the 5 rupees, and here you will get only the 1 rupees for the bill. So with the help of this one, you can create the life cycle of your data, and you can reduce your bill as well. Clear? So whenever you are going to configure the life cycle, so it will ask you the class name. Okay, so which class you want to use. Okay, and then what will be the duration, like the 60 days, 90 days, or 100 days. So you need to define what will be the date, and then after completing the particular timeline, the data will move from one bucket to another. Okay, one bucket to another. Clear? Clear? So that is known as a
Once the
data.
data,
Huh?
once the data is transferred,
Huh?
like suppose if it is transferred from standard to SIA, then
Hmm.
the standard bucket will be empty, right?
Yes, yes, obviously it will be empty. Okay. It will be empty if you data transfer from this one to this one. If you have only one file, maybe you have a hundred of the files. Okay, the every day the new user uploading on data in your bucket, right? So each data life cycle will be 30 days, and then after it will
So
60.
will users come to know
Hmm.
that the data, like any message or notification, like suppose I'm accessing in standard,
Hmm.
and on 30th day or after 1 month I tried to access in standard, then will it prompt a message or it provides a
See, you are not
notification?
able to give any kind of the notification to your user. Okay, so it's
Okay.
your responsibility how you will manage the data. The
So
user is want only the access the data.
we need to like keep track everything.
Yes, you need to track.
Okay.
यूजर को नहीं होता है. अभी सपोज आप मान लो कि फ्लिपकार्ट है, ठीक है, फ्लिपकार्ट का वेबसाइट आप यूज कर रहे हो, तो फ्लिपकार्ट का वेबसाइट कहाँ से आ रहा है, लाइक सपोज डू वन थिंग, जस्ट ओपन द कमांड प्रॉम्प्ट एंड टाइपिंग स्पेस www.google.com or the yahoo.com. If I type here I ping www.yahoo.com. So I'm using my mobile network, so that's why it's doing this one. So you can check why you are getting a different IP address, okay, and I'm getting the different one. So you are कस्टमर ओनली नीड्स डेटा, ओके। आप डेटा कैसे दे रहे हो, कहाँ से दे रहे हो, उससे मतलब नहीं है, उसको डेटा से मतलब है, डेटा मिलना चाहिए। Okay, so now see this one. So here is a, again you need to go on the management part, and in this section you need to create the life cycle. Source bucket, management, and create a life cycle. So give the life cycle name. So my data life cycle. Apply for the all the object or the limited rule. So I want this one. Apply. I acknowledge. So you want to move current version of object between the storage classes. Okay, click on this one. So it will ask you. First one is the standard IES. So you can see the minimum days is 30 days. Okay. And if you want to change, so you can click on this one. So here, like suppose I'm going to give the 30 days. Then click on the add transaction. Then it will ask you the which one is the next. So I want to go with the intelligent tiling. I want to go with the one zone infrequent glacier. Okay, so it's up to you. You need to select any other one. So go select the this one and then give the time period is the 90 days. And then add transaction. Then it will ask you which one is the next. So I want to go with the glacier, right? So with the help of this one, you can define the different kind of the classes. And once it is done, so you can read out this one. So current version access 0 day, object is uploaded, and 30 days 30 days is hold by the this one. Okay. And now in the 30 days, once the 30 days completed, then it will move from this bucket to this one. Object move to the standard IE, right? In fix. And then it is holded by the 90 days. And once the 90 days complete, then it is moved from intelligent tiling. Okay. So here you can create this kind of the life cycle and then create a rule. So it will create your rule as well, right? So I'm not selecting this one. So here I need to give. Now you can see it is enabled. So this is the process to create a life cycle of your data. So many companies are using this one. Okay. So you can create a life cycle according to your requirement. The both one is clear.